In The Bold and the Beautiful, the storyline surrounding Luna Nozawa's pregnancy and Electra Forrester's controversial decision to have her arrested is reaching a boiling point. The episode and upcoming spoilers paint a tense and emotional picture of betrayal, guilt, and moral reckoning. The situation is not just about Luna's crimes anymore. It's about the life growing inside her, a life that connects her directly to the Spencer family. With emotions flaring and loyalties tested, Electra's choice to call the police on Luna could have far-reaching consequences that neither she nor Will Spencer Jr. are prepared for. Luna Nozawa's imprisonment has set off a storm that no one in Los Angeles can ignore. The Spencer family, Bill, Katie, and Will, are struggling to make sense of how to protect their grandchild while also holding Luna accountable for her actions. The legal reality is harsh. Luna is a convicted criminal, and the law doesn't bend easily for someone like her, even if she's pregnant. But the emotional reality is even harsher. This isn't just any unborn baby, it's Will Spencer's child, and for Bill and Katie, that means it's part of their bloodline. From the very beginning, Electra Forrester's decision to involve the authorities seemed justified in her mind. She discovered Luna's whereabouts and tipped off the police, believing she was doing the right thing, bringing a dangerous woman to justice. But in doing so, she also ensured that Will's unborn baby would spend its first months of existence inside a prison cell, deprived of proper prenatal care and constant monitoring. At first, Electra was confident she had done the responsible thing. She told herself and others that this was the best way to protect Will, to free him from Luna's manipulative grip. But now, as Luna's pregnancy faces complications behind bars, that certainty begins to crumble. Inside the prison, Luna is not doing well. The stress of confinement, combined with the limited medical resources, is beginning to take a toll. Reports suggest that she's already been taken to the infirmary once, after experiencing severe pain and dizziness. The doctors warn that she needs close monitoring and reduced stress, something the prison environment simply cannot provide. For Luna, who has always been calculating and self-serving, the pregnancy has been both a shield and a weapon, her last tie to freedom and power. But now that tie is at risk of snapping, and the irony isn't lost on her. Meanwhile, outside those prison walls, Electra's guilt is beginning to gnaw at her. Though she initially believed that calling the police was the noble thing to do, she can't shake the image of Luna alone and vulnerable, carrying Will's baby. She tries to justify it to herself. Luna was a danger, Luna made her bed, Luna deserved it, but the what-if questions won't stop coming. What if something happens to the baby? What if Will never forgives her? What if she's the reason he loses his child? Her worst fear may not be far from reality. Will Spencer Jr., torn between anger and confusion, is starting to see Electra's actions in a different light. When he first found out Luna was arrested, part of him was relieved. He didn't have to face her manipulation or the painful reminder of his mistake. But as days pass, the reality that his unborn child is living in prison starts to sink in. He begins to ask questions that Electra doesn't have answers to. Why didn't she come to him first? Why didn't she think about what this would do to his baby? Why did she make the decision for both of them? It becomes clear that Electra's motives might not have been as pure as she claimed. Deep down, she wanted Luna gone, not just because Luna was a criminal, but because Luna had something she didn't, Will's child. Her call to the police might have been more about jealousy and vengeance than justice. Electra saw a chance to erase her rival, and she took it, never stopping to consider the innocent life caught in between. The consequences of that decision could be devastating. If something goes wrong with Luna's pregnancy, if there's a miscarriage, premature birth, or any form of complication, Electra will carry that guilt for the rest of her life. And worse, Will might never look at her the same way again. The Spencer family, particularly Bill, will have no patience for excuses. Bill has always been fiercely protective of his family, and once he finds out that Electra's actions may have endangered his grandchild, he could turn on her completely. Katie, too,